contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. Join us live on YouTube, on Omanfm, and on Facebook on the 2TVGH. Tune in to Ashfm in Kumasi for more maritime and port news. My name is Nanesi Boateng. In our stories this morning, the Traders Advocacy Group of Ghana, TAG, has embarked on a 3-day Europe familiarization tour, which began from Hungary's vibrant wine industry and agribusiness in a strategic move to strengthen trade ties and unearth promising business opportunities. The delegation, led by some executives of TAG, was welcomed by key players including Royal Sect Group, a major Hungarian wine company, and other Hungarian businesses pledging their dedication to fostering impactful trade agreements for mutual gains. The Ghanaian delegation, comprising TAG leaders and members, undertook the extensive exploration of Hungary's businesses with a goal of evaluating business and trade potentials. The 3-day business tour provided an invaluable platform for constructive dialogue, fostering a deeper understanding of each party's needs and capabilities. David Kojo Amwating is the president of TAG and has joined us from Hungary. Mr. Amwating, welcome to Maritime and Port News.
Thanks for having me, my dear.
How is Hungary as we speak?
Well, as we speak, we are just but it is good. It is all good.
Okay.
And let me say a good morning to Ghanaians and especially to traders.
Right. Now, what are the reasons behind your association's familiarization tour to Europe?
Okay, let me start by saying as TAG, our goals or one of our vision is to also bring foreign direct investors to Ghana. It is not always that we will go and buy, come back and come and sell, like doing buy and sell. We have that vision to the point that we will get foreign direct investors to come and establish factories for our people who have finished school to also get something to do. And we also told the people the kind of environment, the conducive environment the government have put together for investors. One being the headquarters of African Continental Free Trade, the peaceful and stable environment that we have, the comparative advantage if you come and establish your factory, the peaceful nature of the country, and the tax rebates that you will get. So we started by this program visiting the Hungarian embassy in Ghana with the trade attaché Tamas, and we took it from there by getting the invitation from the Hungarian company, the wine company, the Royal Sect. So we put together about 15 businessmen and women, and we arrived in Budapest on the 6th, and everything came to an end yesterday. So I would say it has been a good program, an eye-opener, and also a lot of people, a lot of investors also came. We had a meeting at one of the hotels. They came, they expressed interest, especially in our poultry sector. It's one thing that I would say in the near future, a lot of people will get a lot of incentive. When you come to see the technology that goes into the poultry industry in Budapest, you will be marveled. And so it is our vision that we will merge the Ghanaian poultry farmer with the Budapest poultry farmer so that we can exchange technology so that our people back home in Ghana will also depart from the old ways of doing their things and invoke some professionalism when it comes to technology so that where we want to get as a nation, we will get there, and importing of frozen stuff will be a thing of the past. This is the main reason why we were telling the trade minister to hold on. Let us put together one or two things that will enable our people to meet the needs of Ghanaians when it comes to poultry And when that is done, we can put a hold on importation of poultry products.
Okay, so one of the benefits we know is the foreign direct investments. Now, with the lessons and the opportunities and the meetings that you've had with the people over there and investors over there, how do you hope as TAG to be able to come back, impact in the traders and disseminate that information? Do you have any plans of doing that?
Sure. As I speak to you, because of the meetings that we had before touring some factories, a lot of contact has been exchanged, and people have even started right from here. Because we came to meet a Ghanaian, and it was refreshing to know, even their basilica, the biggest basilica in Budapest, the father there is a Ghanaian and also a businessman. And the business community in Budapest, they have even started now. So they are coming to transfer, as I said, most importantly, the technology, because a lot of technology goes into the poultry. My sister, I can boldly tell you, we went to one factory that they can hatch 1 million chicken, all day chicken a day, 1 million. And when you see the technology that goes into it, it will blow your mind. So we've started, and we will continue to also push our people. It's not going to be a 9-day wonder, but we will push them for them to also get to that point where we will involve a lot of technology into the production of poultry stuff.
Right. Thank you very much for joining Maritime Import News this morning. Thank you.
And before I go, if you allow me, God willing, next month, a delegation is coming to Ghana to also come and see the prospect that we have in Ghana. They will come and explore the things that we told them about. So it's not like we telling them, but they will come and see for themselves so that it will be a win-win situation for Budapest and Accra or Hungary and Ghana. Thanks for having me.
And that's a good move for Ghana. Thank you for joining us too. That was David Kojo Amwating. He is the president of the Traders Advocacy Group of Ghana, TAG, speaking to us live from Hungary. Now let's move on to some other stories. The General Transport, Petroleum, Chemical and Workers Union of the Trades Union Congress is demanding the removal of 3 board members of the Tema Oil Refinery. These 3 members include David Tando Adomako, Leon Apinting, and Edith Sapara Grant. The union believes these directors have been compromised in the ongoing lease arrangement between Tema Oil Refinery and Torrent Asset Management Limited, now Tema Energy and Processing Limited. Addressing the media, the national chairman of the union, Bernard Owusu, emphasized the need for immediate action to safeguard TOR. They have called on the president to suggest the abrogation and termination of any ongoing discussions, intentions, agreement or arrangements involving DC Vitor, Bay Bridge Asset Management Limited, Torrent Core Asset Management Limited, or TEPL, or any person associated with these entities because they have demonstrated their inability to partner with TOR. They also called on President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to intervene to get TOR back on its feet. If you just join us, this is Maritime and Port News. On the international front, the US and UK have hinted they could take military actions against Yemen's Houthi rebels after they repelled the largest attack yet on Red Sea shipping. Carrier-based jet and warship shot down 21 drones and missiles launched by Iran-backed group on Tuesday night. The UN Security Council passed a resolution on Wednesday demanding an immediate end to the Houthi attacks. The text endorsed the right of UN member states to defend their vessels. The Houthis reacted scornfully to it. Their spokesperson Mohammed Ali Al-Houthi called the resolution a political game. They claim to be targeting Israeli-linked vessels to protest at Israel's war against Hamas in Gaza. And finally, Maersk has announced plans to modify one of its services through the Panama Canal by implementing a so-called land bridge across Panama amid transit restrictions caused by the ongoing water shortages. The drought in Panama has prompted the Panama Canal Authority, ACP, to make transit adjustments, reducing the overall capacity of the canal, including reducing both the number of daily transit and the maximum draft of vessels based on current and projected water levels in Gatun Lake. Now, the changes have contributed to worsening congestion and exorbitant fees to jump the queue. To ensure minimal disruption to its customers, Maersk has made alterations to its service and, in particular, will modify its OC1 service operations between Oceania and the Americas. On this note, to wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in oil shipping solutions. You can always contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. My name is Nanesi Boate, my producer, Kwekwa Boaji. Have a great day.
Sebamed range of products.